Right. So we wanted to figure out whether gulls are scared of us when we shout at them. That was the intention of this experiment. Because a previous experiment that we did showed that when we play back the voice of a man shouting at a gull, they're very likely to leave the food that they were pecking at and make their way out. And so we wanted to know if it's because the previous experiment used the voice of a man shouting or whether any kind of human speech is actually aversive to gulls. So the aim of this experiment then was to figure out if it matters to gulls whether we sound angry at them or not. And so to do that, we had 5 British male volunteers recording themselves saying, no, stay away. That's my food. That's my pasty, either in a very angry way or in a calm speaking voice. And then as a control, we also had the recordings of 5 European robin songs because we want to know if you play back a sound to a gull, is it scared of any sound that comes out of our speaker, or whether it's actually human sound that it's scared of. So once we had those recordings, we lured gulls in coastal towns in Cornwall to the ground by showing it a Tupperware container filled with fries. And as soon as the gull approached the Tupperware container, we had a remote controlled speaker that we then randomly got to play back either this European robin song as a control treatment, or a man shouting, or a man saying the exact same words, but in a calm way. We also made sure that the recordings were all 30 seconds and that they were all, critically, that they were all played back at the same volume. Because, of course, when someone is shouting at you, it tends to be much louder than someone speaking calmly at you. So we wanted to make sure that the only difference between these treatments was whether the intonation was basically angry or not. And so what we found was that as soon as the playback was of a man either speaking or shouting, gulls were far more likely to flinch, so to stop in their tracks, to show vigilance, and to move away from the area, as compared to hearing a robin song. So robin song didn't bother them at all. The essential difference between the man shouting versus the man speaking was that with the shouting, gulls were far more likely to fly away, whereas the man speaking just made them walk away. So their fleeing response is far more urgent when they notice that our intention is aggressive rather than neutral.